Hey everybody who can see me. Hey everybody who can see me. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. Hello guys. I need to close the sound. Okay. Let me put the microphone on. Everything is smooth. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Who can hear me? Put your hands up. No sound? That's depressing. Hey, there is sound. Hello. Okay, there is sound. Perfect. Thank you. Hello guys. Hello. How are you? Hopefully you're feeling great, powerful, and positive, and all energy. Hello guys. I am saying hello for the 15 times now. How are you? How is everything? Are you good? Are you healthy? Write for me. Right. Are you good? Are you healthy? Hello? Sorry. Today, because no one is writing, today we will talk about past simple. Perfect. Everything is okay. Everything here, everything is perfect. Let's get the level up. Okay. Okay. Fine. Great. Perfect. Amazing. Okay. We will start our lesson for today. So I want your participation. I want you to ask anything if you have a question. Past simple. It's easy. Something happened in the past or any other time in the past. I am good, Miss Edanur, thank you. Okay, we are starting. So this is elementary. So here we have BBC Learning English. That's my favorite. So basically today we are going to talk about regular verbs, irregular verbs, and we're going to talk about was and were, and we will take examples. For first hour we will discuss everything from this website, BBC Learning English. After that, Sonra, we, me, you, we will go to the book Kitap English file and read and communicate. So here we have the regular type of verbs where we add ed to the end of it, like called, liked, wanted, worked. Now I want from you to give me verbs like this, but verbs where we can add ed. Can you give me any verbs with an ed? Because we put ed, for example, called, worked, like, wanted, because we want them to be in the past. So we add ed. This is a regular verb, normal, and we want to add ed. So is there any other verbs that you have that we can add ed? Can you tell me any verbs you have? Do you know any verbs? Fel, I think in Turkish. Verb. Any verb? Write me. Verb with ed. Verb with ed. I found. Yes, phone. I found my friend, which means I write my friend number and I dialed. I found him. Thank you. Walked. Yes. Yes. Walked. Nice. Any other verbs with ed? I phoned you up. That's good phrasal verb. Nice. Started. Started. Communicated. Connected. And so much. Yes. There is so much verbs who are regular. Now, there is two types of verbs when we come to the past tense forms. Here he say there is a lot of irregular past tense forms in English. Now, posted, thank you. Started, yes, perfect. Now, in English, there are regular and irregular. Some students have problem where they change the verb which is irregular to regular. For example, this word here, begin, some students believe that begin is beginned with ed. And that is çok yanlış yani. Okay? So begin, began. You need to understand that irregular verbs important. So you need to write down irregular verbs. Sorry. And you need to be sure that you know the differences. Fark yani. Regular and irregular. Because that would be very wrong for your if you are taking an exam or you are talking and speaking, you have to be very careful. So this is a base form, which is the infinitive form, and this is the past tense. We will read them very fast so that you can understand what I am doing. So we have be in the past. We change be to was, and were. Was and were. Okay? Was and were. This is the past tense of be. Now, I want you to understand that was and were are not very karışık. Me and you, we will talk about sonra, about was and were, and you will understand what do we mean by was and were. It's because it's very confusing, so we will discuss them. Basically, were for you and they and we. You, they were, you were, we were. Was is for I was, he was, she was, it was. We will discuss it after, sonra. Now, begin, began. Now, as me and you know, that the verb have three forms. The base form, this is the original. We have the present, past, and past participle. So past tense using the second form of the verb, because the first one is present, second one is past, third one is past participle. So he using the past, so the second form of the verb. So begin, began, break, broke, bring, brought, buy, bought, build, built, choose, telaffuz çok önemli, pronunciation, choose, chose, choose, chose, come, came, come, came, cost, cost, the same, no changing, cut, cut, no cut it, no cost it, aynı, the same, do, did, draw, drew, drive, drove, eat, ate, feel, felt, find, found, get, got, get, got, give, gave, go, went. Basically here, the word transform to different word. So you be very careful. Go, went, have, had, hear, heard, hold, held, kept, keep, kept, know, knew, I knew, I knew I will see you, like something like this. Leave, left, lead, led, let, led, lie, lie. Not big difference there. Lose, lost, loss, lost, make, made, mean, meant, meet, met, pay, paid, put, run, ran. Be careful. Run and ran. I ran over the park or something like that. Say, said, sell, sold, send, sent, set, set, sit, sat, speak, spoke, and spend, spent, stand, stood, like understand, understood. And you have here take and took, teach, taught, tell, told, think, thought, understand, understood. This is eine here, stand, stood, eine little, wear, wore, win, won, write, wrote. Now, BBC give you those words because those words are very common. People use those words in talking, konuşum, çok common. So you need to understand how to write those words and how to pronounce the letter. So tekrar, tekrar, tekrar. Tekrar çok önemli. Now, he's here saying to you where we can use past tense. First of all, something that happened once in the past. Happened once in the past. Only one thing happened in the past. So, I met. This is past. Bu çok simple, çok iyi, çok kolay. I met my wife in 1983. 2. We went to Spain for our holidays. We went for Spain. They got home very late last night. This is the second verb. And those are happened once in the past. This is one way. Yani we use the past symbol. The second way we use the past symbol is something that happened several times in the past. Something that happened several times in the past. Yani 2, 3, 4, so on. So, first example here we have, when I was a boy, I walked a mile to school every day. So, When I was a boy, there was one time he was a boy, but when he was a boy, he was doing something tekrar. I walked a mile to school every day. Can you give me example on this one? Can you give me any sentence concerning this part? When I was boy, something you are in the past and you are doing it several times in the past. Can you give me an example, please? Can I see example? Beautiful people. Can I see example? Thank you. Something happened in the past and it went for several times. Can you give me an example? So much silence. Making an example a bit hard. It's not hard, it's the same. Just give me second form of the verb and something. When I was a boy, I cried a lot. It's very good, thank you. Is that real? Why would you cry? No crying. When I was a child, I went kindergarten. Nice. When I was a child, I went kindergarten every morning. Every morning. Nice. It's a several time that you are doing something in the past. When I was a boy, I had 5 close friends. I had. This is not past simple. But nice try. Nice. Thank you, guys. Okay, let's continue. We swam a lot while we were on a holiday. We swam a lot while we were on a holiday. We were. Okay? Swam. It happened several times. They always enjoyed visiting their friends. They always enjoyed visiting their friends. Here, the repetition, tekrar, is visiting, continuation. Okay? Now, the third way we use the past, and don't worry about it's çok yani 1, 2, 3, 4, don't worry. Sonra, when you talk, you used to practice, you forget bu. Like once, several, tekrar, true, express with a go. You will remember just communicating and speaking and you will forget this, so don't worry. This is just to understand the grammar, why we use this, why we use that. It's like this, so don't worry. Now, the third way we use the past simple is here. Something that was true for some time in the past. It was true for some time in the past. Yani not all the time, for little part of the time in the past. So first one happened once. Second one happened çok. Third one happened little. Other time no. Yani yok. Sometime, just little. It's ordered very nice. So, I lived abroad for 10 years. I lived abroad for 10 years, which means 10 years I lived abroad, but now, now I am living another place. So this is some time I went there, I lived there, sometime, very little. 10 years, well, 10 years is not little, but this is about the time. You have so much time. 10 years you lived, let's say, in the state, and after you came to Turkey. So you use this in the past. I lived abroad for 10 years. Now, the second one. He enjoyed being a student. You see, being a student finish when you are 22 years old, when you finish your university. So being a student, it's a part of time. It's some part of time where you are öğrenci, student. Çünkü sonra you will work, company, or you will be teacher or pilot or soldier or so on. So little part of time. Third one, she played a lot of tennis when she was younger. Yani when she was yani çocuk mesela, very little baby, she used to play tennis. But now she's not. So it's little part time of her life. She's playing tennis. So can I have any examples about this part? Something that you are doing, but for some time in the past. Can you give me an examples? Any examples? I worked in this state for 20 years. I enjoyed playing football 2 years ago. It can be correct. Mantık correct. Yani I enjoy playing football for 2 years. For 2 years. I enjoyed playing football for 2 years. Because when you say for 2 years, yani after this 2 years, you stopped. Any other examples? You can say, I communicated with my friend for 5 years. I communicated with him, yani I talk with him, write for 5 years. After, yani bilmiyorum. Okay? Can I see another examples? Any examples about something happened true for some time in the past? Happened for some time in the past. Any examples before I kill you all? All, I kill you. Give me an example. Any examples, beautiful people? So that we can jump to the fourth one. I came from Paris 5 years ago. It's nice. Yes. Thank you, Miss Eylül. I traveled all Europe 4 years ago. Nice. Nice. Thank you. Okay. Last one where we can use past is we often use expressions with a go with the past symbol. Now, Miss Eylül and Mr. Ekin, they just used here. So, I met my wife a long time ago. I met my wife a long time ago. I was good when before. Yes, Corona. COVID-19. The pandemic. But Pandemic is good because the nature is good. You know, there is something bad. No, this is bad and this is good. Sometimes, you know, we miss now. We are missing. We are missing going out. I miss, but you know, today I'm speaking very slow. Today I saw on Instagram there are so much dolphins in the Istanbul Sea. Dolphins. That's beautiful. I never saw dolphin before in Istanbul. So life, the nature is beautiful, but there is no people. That's life, I guess. Okay, we have here examples, and I need your help. Okay, I will need your help. Those are the examples that we have, the exercises, and we need a help. I enjoyed cartoon film when I was a girl. Yes. Yes. You don't have to look. Cartoon film yok. For example, I enjoyed cartoons when I was a little girl. That's very nice. However, either you say I enjoyed cartoons or I enjoyed animation films when I was a girl. Thank you. It's correct. Now, I need your help. We will do this exercise together, and I want you to tell me what we should write here. Number 1, the young man blank, bu blank, or gap, bu gap. The young man take out his wallet and blank pay the bill. What we write here and what we write here. The young man, what's the second form of the verb for take? Can you help me? Took and paid. Thank you. Paid. Thank you. Second one. Perfect. Thank you. Second one. When Lucy gap go to the interview, she gap wear her best suit. Nice. When Lucy went to the interview, she, thank you, goes yok. Mr. Enes, goes is present. This way we are putting it into present. Yes, where is war? Thank you so much. Here, number 3, we have we live between two brackets. Brackets, bu, can you see this? Bu isim, brackets. Tamam? Brackets. So, here, leave, left, correct. We left the motorway and drive for an hour on quiet country. Left and drove. Thank you so much. Perfect. Some of the names I remember because you guys were here before. Mr. Arif, yeah, I saw you before. Mr. Enes, yes. Welcome, welcome. So, left and drove. Second one. Know and think, thought and knew. Nice. Now, bu correct ama pronunciation önemli. Thought and knew. Thought and knew. So, sen tekrar. Thought and knew. Thank you so much. We're jumping to number 5. As soon as I Meet Doris. I know she be someone special. So, met, knew, was. Met, perfect. Thank you, Miss Melis. Thank you, Mr. Özge. Thank you, Mr. Eken. Met and knew and was. Thank you. Now, Tolstoy writes some great novels, but he never won a Nobel Prize. Wrote and won. Thank you. Won. Perfect. Thank you, guys. 7. We've got the nurse put the little boy to bed and speak to him softly. Softly. Bu softly. Put and spoke. I want to ask you something. Sentence sen anladım. Biz yani hepsi anladım. Cümle or sadece yani verb. Do you understand the sentence or only the verb formation? Everything is so clear for me. Perfect, Mr. Eken. Perfect. Glad to hear that. Okay, moving forward. Mr. Özge. This is girl or man? Oh, I'm sorry. This is women. Oops. Miss Özge. I'm sorry. I am very bad with names. I'm very bad with Turkish names. I'm sorry. Heard, correct, and ran. Ran, not run or something. Ran. Miss Nursina, it's ran, not run. Ran. Thank you, Miss Melissa. Thank you, Mr. Najat. Thank you, guys. Moving on, number 9. Last year, the company built a new factory which cost millions of dollars. Okay, Miss Nursina. Build and cost. Very nice. Build and cost. Perfect. 10. When Jose, I think this is Jose pronounced. This is not Jose. Jose, I believe. Break his arm. The doctor gave him 2 weeks of work. Broke and gave. Very nice. Thank you, Miss Özge. Now we will check our answers if we are right or wrong. We will press finish here and we will see. Oh, this is my fault. I am sorry. Bu hepsi correct. Here, where? Here I wrote wrong. I should write wrote. Okay? I'm sorry. Forgive me. Çok özür dilerim. Tamam. Okay. Yes, I am wrong. I wrote wrong. Sorry. Okay. Now, he say here, can you remember the sentences from the last activity? Write the correct verbs in the past simple. Now, verb yok, fiil yok. We remember the verb and we write it. So, when Lucy to the interview, she her best suit. What's the first one and the second one? Went and war. Nice. Next. When they blank the fire alarm, everybody out of building. Can you remember what is the verb here? Beautiful people. Thank you. Went and were. Perfect. Second one. When they. What is the word here? What's the verb here? Heard. Thank you. They left out of the building. Heard and run. Yes. Ran. Ran. Correct. Thank you. Because there is no phrasal verb like left out. There is left out. Yeah, there is left out. However, it's run out of building. Thank you, Miss Üzge. Thank you, Mr. Ekin. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Mr. Arif. Okay, we have 3. The young man out his wallet and the bill. What we write first and second gap. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Hello, Mr. Mustafa. Took and gave. The young man took out his wallet and gave. Yes. Took and paid. Thank you, Miss Üzge. Thank you, Mr. Ekin. Next, last year, the company, a new factory, which millions of dollars. Yes, thank you. It's correct. What we write for first and the second one? You can do it. Here, B. Yes. The second one, let's see, Miss Üzge. Let's see the other friends. Maybe they can answer it. Perfect. Cost millions of dollars. Thank you. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. 5. As soon as Doris, she, someone special. So what we write first, second, and third? Met, knew, was. As soon as I met Doris, where I'm writing, sorry. As soon as I met Doris, I knew she was someone special. Yes. Thank you, people. 6. The nurse got the little boy in bed and to him softly. So what we write first and the second one, guys? The nurse, the little boy in bed, and do you remember? Do you remember? There is silence in our life. I forgot. I understood. Let's say tahmin. Guess. Let's guess. Forgot. I understood. Sorun değil. broke, no, Mr. or Miss Mechanist. Oh, Mr. Mechanist man, I'm sorry. So what we write here, the nurse, I don't remember. The nurse, the little boy in bed. Maybe took. Can we write here took maybe? Belki? Maybe. What do you think? Here, spoke, maybe. And here, took. What do you think? You understand the sentence? The nurse took the little boy. Bu yanlış. No, I think put. Yes, the nurse put the little boy in bed and spoke to him softly. Oh, Mr. Shahin. Yes. Yes. I played basketball when I was at high school. So this is some part of time. Thank you. Nice sentence, but can you help us here? Help. Thank you. Moving forward. The nurse put the little boy in bed and spoke to him softly, just like that. 7. When Jose blanked his arm, I don't know if this is Jose or not. Very confusing. Is this Jose? What do you think, guys? Jose. Listen.
Jose.
Ah, is it?
Jose.
Jose. We are right. Okay. Jose. We are right. Now, Jose? Yeah, it's Jose. It's like little hair or hair. Jose. Yes. So, when Jose blanked his arm, the doctor him 2 weeks off work. So first one is easy. Yes, guys, what do you think? First one, when Jose, what happened to his arm? I will count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are you guys? Come on. Thank you. Broke. When Jose broke his arm, the doctor... No. Recommended no. No. Mr. Mechanist. Yok. The doctor 2 weeks off. Anyone remember? Who remembers? I will write it if you don't remember. Alright? The doctor gave him 2 weeks off work. Tolstoy, some great novelist, but he never a Nobel Prize. Who remembers this one? Said him yok. Yani mantık said him çok yanlış. So broke and gave him. Yes. Tolstoy, yes. Wrote and won. Correct. Thank you. Next. I blank my irregular verbs, but now I'm not so sure. What do you think? Hurt or broke? Okay, Miss Nalin, do you think it's broke or hurt? Yes, Miss Melis. I thought, nice. I thought I my irregular verbs, but now I'm not so sure. Think love? I'm sorry, what? I think I love my no. No, Mr. Mechanist, no. We are talking here about past simple, the second form of the verb. I thought I knew my thank you. Yes, I wrote it and Miss Melis wrote it here. Thank you so much. Last one, so that we can take break. Sonra we continue. We blank the motorway and blank for an hour on quiet country roads. What's the first one and what is the second one? Yes, Miss Nylan. Think about it. Is it broke or hurt? Left and drove. Thank you. Let's check our answers now. Hit it. We are correct. All correct. We are perfect, guys. Okay, let's clap to ourselves. Me and you, let's clap for our amazing. Okay, we will take a break. And after our break, we will continue fast about negative. And after that, we will read little from our English file book and examples about was and were. So stay here and I see you after 10 minutes. Okay? Thank you so much for your help. Stay healthy. I will be back in 10 dakika sonra. 10 dakika sonra. How you say in Turkish? Sonra görüşürüz. Yes. Thank you guys. See you in a few minutes.